a retired New Mexico sheriff to ditch the DEMS. Manuel Gonzales here with another big announcement as well. Sir, you have the floor. What's your announcement?
Yes, Todd, I'm here. Good morning. I'm here in New Mexico at the Republican Party of New Mexico, headquartered in Albuquerque. And the big announcement for me is I'm announcing my candidacy and declaring myself as a candidate for U.S. Senate in New Mexico.
Wow, congratulations on the big announcement. What was the final straw that led you to leave the Democratic Party and throw your hat in the ring for Senate?
Well, it's deep for me because I'm a person of very strong convictions, a man of faith, serving in the United States Marine Corps, serving here in my community for almost 30 years in law enforcement. I witnessed firsthand the lack of support for law enforcement, upside down in so many areas in the economy, minimal chances for success with the lack of free enterprise, too many regulations, overtaxing. You see that we're a border state. You see the failures of an overrun border, the failure of just the leadership being silent and having no policies, no active role in these discussions. I watch national media. I never see New Mexico being at the forefront of solutions. I offer that alternative to having solutions, having a collaborative vision of how that can be secured, and working collaboratively with both sides of the aisle to get something done and not settling for just the same old excuses by career politicians.
And thank you for your service as a sheriff and, of course, as a Marine. But let's be real on the numbers for a second. Republicans in a very, very Democratic state like New Mexico have an uphill climb. If you win the Republican primary, you would face Senator Martin Heinrich, who beat his opponent by over 20% in 2018. Latinos have typically voted Democrat. It's a very Latino state there in New Mexico. But with so many Latinos becoming Republican over the course of the last 3 years during the Biden administration in response to his failed policies from the economy to the border, do you think Republicans like yourself have a real shot in New Mexico?
I do believe that. I believe that I have a great shot. I think I have the best chance of any candidate that would be running, also because I have a following, because of my record, my history, my relationships in this community are deep-rooted. People know what the successes we've had and the time I served as a sheriff, and I believe that those will carry over, and people will see that when people like myself are no longer subscribed to these radical policies that are failing us here in New Mexico with families, education, overspending, they're going to understand that they have an opportunity to replace these career politicians are just looking for their next seat.
Sure. Meets, I want to get your thoughts on this. Shocking video showing masked gunmen storm a TV station in Ecuador. Take a look. The cartels, the violence, it's all emboldened in Central and South America. Do you worry we could see violence like that here in the U.S.?
Of course, when you have open borders where you're not securing that border and you have people to have free reign with no opportunity to check those people and make sure that who's entering the country, there's always going to be a compromise for the safety of every citizen in the United States. So absolutely, it's a concern not only of myself, but literally every citizen in the United States is at risk.
That's a big worry. Manuel Gonzales III, we appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck with the campaign. Check back in with us. We'll be watching.